Welcome to the review from this past week's web consultation. So like I illustrated in the last post, we had a client that had ran into some certain situations that she was not comfortable moving forward with one of her prior agents. And so she reached out and she was looking for clarity, right? She was looking for clarity on her possible options into home ownership without having to have her credit pulled. So we was able to take that information, give her options, and clarify what her roadmap would look like in pretty much great detail. So it went like this. Of course, we had to ask some certain questions, right? So we had to find out what was important to her, what was her objective. So the whole problem is that her lease was about to expire. Her lease is about to expire in March. She's paying $1,750 in rent. She has about $9,000 saved up, and her lease is she's expecting her lease to increase by $50 upon renewing in March. And so, she wanted clarity to know if home ownership would be an option. So we was able to take that information. Of course, her scenario, her credit score is 650. She's cool. Which is a good score. $70,000, great income, and her debt actually is not bad. She has a car note for $350. She has student loan debt of $40,000, but it's in deferment, so she's not making payment. She also has a credit card of $50. So if you watch any of my last posts, when I talked about student loan debt, of course, we using the FHA guidelines, we have to use 1% of that total balance. So we had to apply $400 to her DTI. So we was able to take those numbers, break them down for her, explain her buying capacity. So her maximum buying capacity in that scenario was like $360,000, but the FHA only allows you to go up to $325 up here in Orlando. And so in that maximum payment the maximum monthly payments would be about $2,450, and the minimum down payment would be about $12,000, which that was outside of her comfort zone, of course, and way above what she's paying right now. So we gave her that scenario, but then we wanted to give her the scenario for where she is right now with the $1,750. And the $1,750 is able to get her about $270,000 worth of home. And the minimum down payment would be $9,450. So with that, we was able to give her her breakdown, what her buying capacity would be if she stayed with the same monthly obligations as of right now. And she was comfortable with that. She's expecting a tax refund coming up. And so my question before I knew about the tax refund was, are you able to save at least another $1,000? She have $9,000 saved up. And so because you have to be expected to put down a down payment, and also you have to be expected to pay your inspection, or not inspection for new construction, but an appraisal. And so with those obligations, we need a little bit more cushion. And so at the $270 mark, I know I have new construction options for her that will pay up to $10,000 in closing costs, which would pretty much cover all of her closing costs, or most of it. And so with her current scenario, I gave her options that she could possibly fit in right now if she's happy with those. But I also gave her her maximum buying capacity with her current situation, which she was happy to understand, to know that she can actually afford that much. But also she was happy to understand where she was right now. And so, of course, she's moving forward because she has clarity. And so I just wanted to go over and break down some of these scenarios, because I know that if she had those questions, I know a lot of other people have those same questions and concerns, and you may not have the proper person that's giving you the direct clarity. So we do offer web consultations. So you don't always have to come to our office. We offer web consultation, and I am going to start adding a live training. Not sure, I haven't put a date on it, but I want to help more people. And so if you are going through a similar scenario, or if you want to sit down and just see what your buying capacity could be, click the link in the bio, text the number, set up a consultation. It could be via web. And of course, there's no obligations with the consultation. And we don't necessarily have to pull credit, but we do need clarity. We do need honesty. And we want you to understand what your maximum buying capacity could be and the next steps to increase your buying capacity if there's any challenges. So, man, appreciate you guys tuning in. Feel free to leave your comments below, hit my inbox if you have a similar scenario that you want some clarity on. But hey, we're here to help. See you soon.